Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to talk all about Starfield in this video, how you can get the game cheaper already, and substantially cheaper at that. On top of that, the system requirements have dropped minimum and recommended. I don't know if this is going to get adjusted, but it should be around this when the game does ultimately drop. I'll talk a little bit about my thoughts as far as what we saw as well out of the Xbox Game Showcase, or rather, I guess you would call it Starfield Direct. So first of all, shout out to our good friends at Green Man Gaming because they are gonna be the spot to buy Starfield if you are not playing it on Xbox Game Pass. And I imagine a lot of people are gonna want it on Steam, and I imagine a lot of people are gonna want to get the Premium Edition as well, which goes for $100. But it does give you 5 days early access to the game. Yes, they are going that gimmick. I guess that's one way to get people to still buy the game, while also promoting Xbox Game Pass. This might be something we see a bit more regular from Xbox Game Studios. I could see this being a thing that's implemented to a lot of major releases, like the Avoweds of the world, Hellblade 2, games like Fable when that does ultimately drop. But nonetheless, let's talk about Starfield. So Starfield's Premium Edition is available at Green Man Gaming. Remember, this will give you 5 days early access and some other bonuses, but it's 20% off. Yes, 20% off for $79.99. So you're getting it for $80 instead of $100. That is a significant discount. Now, they do have the Standard Edition on sale. If you want to play it September 6th, it's 20% off for $56. Remember that this is a $70 title, so that is something to consider as well. As far as what the Premium Edition includes, you will get the Starfield base game, you will get the Shattered Space Story expansion. Yes, that is a expansion that'll be coming after the release of the game, up to 5 days of early access, the Constellation Skin Pack, and then access to Starfield Digital Art Book and original soundtrack. On top of that, if you do pre-order any edition of the game, you'll get the laser cutter, the deep mining helmet, and the deep mining pack. So all of that for $80, and then again, the standard edition is $56. The Steam page is live, and you can pre-order it over there, but you'll be paying more, so I would say get it through Green Man Gaming. It is the first new universe in over 25 years from Bethesda Game Studios, the award-winning creators of Skyrim and Fallout 4. In this next-generation role-playing game, set amongst the stars, create any character you want and explore with unparalleled freedom as you embark on an epic journey to answer humanity's greatest mystery. As I mentioned, obviously, I imagine all you guys watched Starfield Direct and you got the insight to this game. Man, I was blown away by Starfield. Let's be honest, I have been pretty skeptical of this game. After Bethesda has been a little bit, I don't want to say bad over the last few years. Bethesda Game Studios, look, I wasn't crazy about Fallout 4. I liked the game. I didn't love the game. I certainly didn't think it was as good as Fallout 3 or New Vegas or Skyrim for that matter. Of course, Skyrim, one of my favorite games of all time. And then Fallout 76 was what it was, but this game is shaping up to be something insane, and I saw a couple tweets about it. A couple people pointed out, but quality assurance for this game must have been an absolute nightmare to do, and obviously it's a Bethesda game. It's gonna have some jankiness. It's gonna have some bugs. That's kind of a little bit charming with Bethesda games. I know you don't want an overwhelming amount of bugs, but guys, I played Skyrim on the PlayStation 3. We want to talk about Bethesda games and bugs. You play Skyrim on the PlayStation 3. That game was still very enjoyable, but man, it was wild on the PS3. We also do know that on Xbox, this game will be 30 FPS locked, 4K on Xbox Series X, 1440p on Xbox Series S, which honestly, if a Series S can maintain 30 FPS locked at 1440p for a $300 box, I gotta say that's pretty damn impressive. We'll see how performance turns out, but I am, constantly fairly impressed with the Series S, given the level of price that it is at. It being able to run these newer games is mighty impressive to me. Okay, so let's talk about the system requirements. And I also saw a lot of people being like, this ain't an Xbox exclusive, bro. We're just gonna play it on PC. It's like those people on social media that are clearly just PlayStation fanboys. Bro, pull up your PC. Pull up your PC and good luck at running this game at 60 frames per second and 4K like you say that you're gonna try to do. Because let's be honest, I expect some performance hitches with this game on PC as well. But let's get to the system requirements. AMD Ryzen 5 2600X, i7 6800K, for minimum CPU requirement. Minimum RAM requirement is 16 gigs of RAM, and then GPU is AMD Radeon RX 5700 or an NVIDIA GeForce 1070 Ti. So minimum requirements, I don't think that's too crazy, all things considered. I imagine that that's, a 1080p 30 frames per second experience, given that, 1070 Ti, a little bit dated at this stage of the game. Recommended, on the other hand, Ryzen 5 3600X or an i5 10600K, 16 gigs of RAM, the Radeon RX 6800 XT, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2080. So, a 2080 being recommended, like, if a 2080 can push this game at 60 frames per second at, let's say, 1440, I would say that'd be fairly good. Now, I'm a little bit skeptical on whether or not that's actually gonna happen, but I don't think that's too crazy, all things considered. Also, one interesting note as far as system requirements go, 125GB available space, SSD required. So, this is a colossal game, and I don't know if some of you are out there being like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna rock it on my 4TB mechanical hard drive. Well, that ain't gonna work. So, get an NVMe, get an SSD at least, and you'll be good to go. But, yeah, this is one of my most anticipated games of the year. Final Fantasy 16, as a longtime Final Fantasy fan, is still my most anticipated game of this year, but Starfield, man, like, I have to have a healthy level of skepticism when it comes to a game of this scale and magnitude, but what I saw out of Starfield Direct, it looks so much more polished than what we saw out of last year. The amount of depth, customization options to this game, tremendous. And as somebody that's been a PlayStation fan over Xbox their entire life, that Xbox Game Showcase just destroyed the PlayStation Showcase. It wasn't even close. And you look at what Sony offered with the end of their stream with Spider-Man 2, a pretty mid, I would have to say, gameplay trailer. I mean, it looked good. Let's not get it twisted. Spider-Man 2 looks good. But, expectation-wise, that was supposed to be the big wow game. And I was just like, yeah, it looks fine. Starfield, on the other hand, they did this deep dive. They gave you so much insight into this game. And this looks to be a colossal game that, even if you don't want to buy the premium edition, you can play it on Game Pass September the 6th. I've been talking to some people, and, I was showing the Xbox Game Showcase. I was in a Discord with a lot of my casual gaming friends, and I was streaming the Game Showcase, and we were all watching it, and, Starfield came up, and obviously that was the game that blew everybody away just because they weren't all too familiar with it. Yes, casuals do not know about Starfield as much as we in the bubble do know about it, but the general rhetoric was like, wow, this game looks incredible. And then, like, every time I mentioned, because I mentioned it with a couple other games, yeah, by the way, Starfield, day one Game Pass, they're like, how is Game Pass even profitable with games like this? But, yeah, like, the value proposition of Game Pass with Starfield and Forza in the span of a month is crazy, but again, with Starfield, I do imagine it's going to be a game that a lot of people are going to end up wanting to buy, and that's why you should go to Green Man Gaming if you're interested. They are our good friends. I'll leave the link in the description box below. Premium edition at $79.99. So, if you don't want to buy it now, totally understand. We're still about 3 months away from the release of the game, but if you do have any vested interest in the game, maybe bookmark it and check it out, and I'll definitely give it more mentions as we get closer to that September 1st date. But that's going to do it for me. Super excited for Starfield. Get the game considerably cheaper at Green Man Gaming. Great stuff there. Link in the description box below. Of course, if you do buy it, I do get affiliate commission, which is much appreciated, and the game will be playable come September 1st. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate it if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.